into the walls.
Sandals and shorts, and surf, and scuba, and sand, and sailing, and soccer. San Diego, California.
Season's greetings to Two Balls and a Mic 293. Back on a Monday, we are supercharged because it's been a while. It's been a while since
tonight.
special guest from what was your outlet again?
All for 11 with Destiny.
Martin
Cepeda joins us from not SanDiego.Futbol. He's just
I was just freelancing. I still work for you guys.
don't say that. I don't like when you say you work for us because we all work for the city of San Diego and soccer.
We work for the audience.
We work for the people, and the people have spoken. This is
work implies you get paid.
He does. A little bit. Not too much.
He did over the weekend.
Not with us, because he was covering San Diego Wave, and San Diego Wave's lost 0-3, blanked. It's been a while since San Diego Wave has scored a goal at Snapdragon Stadium. Is it the curse of Maria Sanchez? We're going to get into this after goals, gaffes, and greats. Goals for San Diego teams, but we're going to get into that as well. We're going to talk about and preview MLS. San Diego FC returns against Minnesota as they prepare for their Baja Cup, the Baja Blast Classic Invitational, presented by Papas and Beer.
It's going to be exciting if Cholos don't send like their under 23.
Everybody's going to be under 23.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as Gil Mora's there, that'll be worth it.
San Diego FC also takes their first victory against Phoenix Rising.
Did they play Phoenix Rising?
It was
the preseason.
That was Phoenix Rising.
No, they played Phoenix Rising in the preseason too.
SDFC did, but SDFC
this was
also
Right to Dream.
The Right to Dream team, which has honestly the best looking San Diego FC jersey with the Qualcomm sponsor.
That is pretty cool.
That I actually really like that a lot.
It's clean.
Like, they did a favor for the leagues saying yes to DirecTV. Again, how does that make sense? Apple TV exclusive, and then they're like, "Hey, we're a big cable. I need you to slap big cable on the jersey." Like that should have said Apple TV, if anything. That would have been. Talk about innovation. Season's greetings for everybody who's joining. But yeah, we have everybody here in person. Everybody's having a good time, but hasn't been a good time here in locally in San Diego. I was even looking at it. It's been a while since a San Diego team has won at Snapdragon Stadium, let alone just scoring goals. San Diego FC does score goals, but it's been a while since
there was some field goals scored.
Some field goals. The last winning San Diego team in Snapdragon Stadium is San Diego State.
Yeah, but there's a USD. It was UCSD San Diego State.
Oh, you mean
women's?
that 0-0 match?
Yeah.
Yes. No San Diego soccer teams can score at Snapdragon Stadium.
I wonder why that is.
Interesting. The field? No, just kidding.
That's looking pretty well.
Field looked good.
100%. Thank you for everybody who's joining here early on. Yep, it's not going to be a trash fest. It's going to be a reality. It's going to be grounded. What we'll have to say about San Diego Wave.
And sometimes there's trash on the ground.
Yeah, and you know what? We gotta pick up the trash, and sometimes we gotta leave it cleaner than we found it. But it's not the case here because there's just way too much. Oh no!
Oh, this is really cool. StreamYard got updated. There's a notes tab on the side now.
Is it really?
Yeah, look right there. It says notes on the right, on top of people. I
Okay.
wrote something. I don't know. Can you see that if you click on it?
Where?
Down there. You're blind. Tony.
Up-
Above
notes.
that. There you go.
Oh,
What
wow.
is this?
That's really cool.
Okay. Well, discovering features of our
Probably something we should have done pre-show, but
no, it's all good. It happens. I'm honestly trying to avoid talking about what happened because it's. Look, we're going to start with the segment just because we need a palate cleanser for what happened yesterday at Snapdragon Stadium.
yes,
Alex
we
Morgan's
do.
jersey getting retired in the most inopportune time to do so. It was the
What
biggest.
do you mean? Like after the game or?
Just in general, like after
Oh.
the game. Clearly, a game that was circled, and they're like, when are we going to sell the least amount of tickets? Because they didn't know how good or bad they were going to be preseason. So they're like, you know what? The dead of September, it's going to be hot. We need to move some tickets. Let's throw in a little promotion here and throw a Alex Morgan retirement match, retirement ceremony because retired. Kind of, if you really think about it, like. She's a part owner. She kind of threw a party for herself, like a little sweet 16 for yourself.
bit, yeah.
A little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. People liked it. People were there out of positivity. It was a very positive feeling pre-match, but then the game happened, and we'll get to all of that. So
that brings us into. Let's talk about it. Let's go goals, gaffs, and grace,
You have
shall
it?
we?
Go for it. Those gaps and grace. We talk about some positivity a little bit to begin with. Just there wasn't any goals, so where are we going to find goals relating to San Diego? Well, we're going to have to look elsewhere. With that, we'll look over to a 1-1 match in MLS for one of the candidates for goal of the week, courtesy of a former San Diego Loyal player, former San Diego State player, CJ Fodry.
This could be trouble for Sporting Kansas City here. Whoa, flicked on it in! It is CJ Fodry! His first MLS goal
Honored to have
has
witnessed
given off to the lead lane.
his boy turn into a man.
That's bad. That's a
We've
big
seen
man.
CJ Fodry when he was a kid, at 16, 17 years old, to now scoring MLS game winners in a crucial time in the season for Austin to solidify getting closer and securing almost a playoff spot. This is a big moment for him.
Yeah,
And a great shot for goal of the week, considering that not a lot of soccer, I guess, happened really.
yeah. I mean, look, that's one of the candidates for goals of the week. But there is another candidate for goal of the week. Let me just go ahead and pull it up here. It's also interesting. That's why I wore the jersey today of a defunct club. Were you there when CJ scored his first professional goal?
I don't think I was.
CJ Fodry scoring his first professional goal against Las Vegas Lights in a 4-2 match at Torero Stadium. 4-1 maybe. But yeah, no, seeing somebody come up like that. Okay, I was gonna just.
What are you trying to say?
I wasn't trying to say. I was gonna skip ahead to great, but I'll just temper that because I haven't told you about it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yes.
You were saying what you're gonna say.
CJ Fodry obviously been great since he was at Coronado High School, and just everyone knew he was going to be a really good player. I don't think
Stud.
like this early on though, getting these like starting minutes is like really big for him. He earlier on in the season he wasn't starting; he was coming on as a sub. But didn't really have as much trust, I think, probably from the coaches there. And now just like scoring those game winners is huge.
All right,
It's huge for him.
San Diego Ty, local kid, local product out in MLS. However, other goal by somebody that San Diegans are also familiar with in another team, Jaden Shaw.
Steps up, stutter step, and does score.
Campanazo.
For a
As good as it gets for a penalty. South far in.
Also, her last goal for Anti Courage,
What do you mean?
reported first by Jeff Kassouf with ESPN. Jaden Shaw has been traded or handed over to Gotham now on a record $1.25 million deal. NWSL record.
That's the craziest part.
fleeced.
Wave kind of got fleeced looking back. Like, they got some international roster spots,
Yeah.
which
You got the French connection out of it?
you question.
They got what, like $300K out of it or
I
something?
think it was
like
like 300K, 150 plus 150 in the allocation or something else. But yeah, 1.5 million is
that? Or is Wave starting
huge.
trends? Because they started really with the record with Naomi Girma.
That's true, yeah. But I mean, it's so weird because like the inter-trade transfers are different than like the outside transfers. So it's hard to like compare money-wise, but like just still big move for Jaden Shaw. I think she's probably gonna do a lot better in Gotham too. There's like some of the weird stuff happening with North Carolina. They fired their coach, and
Yeah.
I mean, I really liked the Gotham coach from when we spoke with him during the NWSL championship. Juan Carlos Amados. He has like a really cool perspective on soccer, and just it's Spanish, but also he understands like, hey, we're in America. We're gonna do this the American way.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see her go to a cool team like that.
And now she gets to come back to Snapdragon Stadium and have a second shot in the same season for a revenge game. So you know what? She maybe just opened up the can of scoring here.
I mean,
and
she christened Snapdragon Stadium with his first ever goal. Can't
Again.
forget that.
if she scores this time, does she celebrate?
Hmm.
Gives the old surfboard a try. Let's see marketing use that. All right. Next time, Choni and Chiva should play Futbolito and have Abe narrate it. Whoever scores is goal of the week. All right. Sounds like
I
I'm
like
down.
that.
I'm down for that.
Also, quick shout out. I know we didn't post it earlier, but I think Sam Stab, I don't know, of Chicago Stars had a pretty good goal in their like 5-2 or 4-2 win.
Oh,
It was pretty big. Chicago randomly moved in the middle of the season to Northwestern University's stadium. They have stadium issues too, so Wave aren't the only ones dealing with stadium things. But yeah, shout out to Sam Stab.
absolutely. So, what do you think, Chiva?
Oh yeah, we got to vote for
I give
CJ
it to
Fox.
CJ Fox.
Yeah.
Give it into the comments. You think CJ? TJ? All right. CJ Fodry is the goal of the week, which brings us
CJ Fodry.
grade of the week. And yeah, I mean, that's who gets it. CJ Fodry.
Ooh, I have a different shout for grade of the week.
Okay.
Go ahead, give your shout first. I mean, CJ Fodry. Clearly.
I'm just looking for his little post match. Look at this. I'm sorry. Like, I was going to look for his post match.
This is even better, actually.
This is even better. This is how long we've been doing this, guys. The guy you just saw
Oh my gosh.
score
He looks like a baby in this thing.
right here.
I'll just stand here.
All right, gentlemen. So professional soccer players here at a high school. They had just signed their professional contracts. Some of these kids are almost the same age as you guys.
Yeah.
How does that make you guys feel?
It's a little interesting to me. I mean, like,
You're so much
I
better
know
at this
some
now,
of these
too.
kids, so like having
Yeah.
an autograph is kind of weird to me right now, but maybe in the future it won't feel as weird.
What did he have?
It's very funny to be back here at a high school and
Child.
be playing in front of these people and getting to sign autographs and taking pictures with them. It's pretty funny and cool.
That's Shabi Nalati. Shout out
Crazy.
Shabi Nalati. But that guy is literally
Chavi's voice is like so different. Like just like 2 years later when we were like interviewing him when he was like playing
In
more
Open Cup.
consistent- In Open Cup, his voice is so different.
and now this is the same kid. Look, that on the left.
What did you see on that play? What does it mean to you?
It means everything to me, man. Like, I've been waiting for this one for a while now, so it feels great to get it. It's awesome to get it from my buddy Owen too, so it's even better. And for the playoff race right now, it means a lot to get 3 points, especially away from home.
What did Nico Estevez tell you when you came on?
He just said bring the energy. Same thing every game. Just kind of make it hard for the defenders and bring energy because towards the end of every MLS game, you see it all around the league. The game opens up and you need new legs to just be able to go on and get the 3 points.
Austin FC are now 8 points clear of the playoff line in the Western Conference. The goal that put them there was scored by CJ Fodry. What does it mean to contribute in that way to this group?
I mean, words can't describe it. It feels really nice. The fans deserve a playoff race this year, and hopefully we give it to them.
What did you see on that?
It'd be crazy if CJ Fodry found themselves against SanDiego FC in the playoffs. But with that, SanDiego.Futbol's Great of the Week is CJ Fodry. Hey, I reached out for comment, and in good old fashion, just like I did Durant Free once, I'm like, hey, we do this cool little thing, little video, just like act like. He liked it on Instagram and said, thank you. No video, but he acknowledged it. I gave him congratulations. I told him, your SanDiego.Futbol's Great of the Week, and he said, thank you. So from CJ Fodry to San Diego, he says, thank you. And watch out for Austin, because Austin, this is where teams are, right? Like, his goal is the difference between a team making playoffs or not. SanDiego FC's been clinched. They've been chilling. It's been good. You're gonna go watch a SanDiego FC game and you haven't watched them, go watch them now, because they're already clinched. It's not playoffs, so
I mean, they can. I think this weekend match is pretty big. Though.
It's
Minnesota,
pretty, sure,
they have a chance
sure.
to like properly seal the Western Conference for themselves.
But
it's a big deal.
In what's left of time, if people haven't seen SDFC, just go watch them now, because you're not going to be able to watch them in playoffs at a cheaper price.
Yeah,
just economically speaking, for that. So, with that,
My shout for Great of the Week.
Hold on.
Sorry.
That's what you're talking about?
No.
Oh,
whoa.
Who are you
No.
talking about?
I'm talking about Chucky Lozano returning to the Selección for the first time, getting some minutes, 30 minutes, had a decent outing against Japan, being tied 0-0 against them, but Chucky got 30 minutes. He hasn't been in the Selección in years, so it was great to see him back there. Possibly could start tomorrow against South Korea. So shout out to Chucky Lozano, getting back, trying to fight to get to another World Cup.
Ojo, con Korea. 2-0 against the U.S. men's national team. Watch out. Just world beaters out there.
¿Sabes qué? Cállate, güey. Cállate.
That's mean.
That was mean. That was terrible. So 619 Soccer, don't worry. Don't fret. I see you. We've planned this.
No hizo nada ese güey tampoco.
This is an in-between great of the week for former 3rd/4th, somewhere in their stringer goalkeeper from SanDiego FC, Jacob Jackson, who went over to Dallas and is our stringer out there. And he actually had a match this weekend where he contributed and played. Not only did he contribute, he played against St. Louis. In this match, it was a 1-1. Nothing too bad, right?
Yeah, you sound normal when you hear
Sounds
that.
normal. All right. Some possession.
Oh wait, there's a red card in the 16th minute to who is that? Oh, that's the goalkeeper.
Oh, he comes in. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Is that 42 shots?
15 on target.
15 on target.
He had what? 13 saves, was it?
That's incredible.
Insane, dude.
That is incredible. So
all I'm saying is, if that were to happen and Durant Free had to step on goal, he better save like 15 shots.
Sure, he's on par with that,
because he's the third. He's replaced this former 3rd-string goalkeeper.
Yeah. So
That's
it's a gaffe, because I don't care if you're playing
Well, that's insane, actually. So breaks.
Neuer. I don't care if you have Peter Cech. I don't care if you have Van der Sar, Buffon, Casillas, Yashin at once in goal. 42 shots and have one go in is absolutely pathetic. The league should just consider relegation for 1 week and relegate St. Louis out of this league for that atrocity in soccer. 42 shots and one. Okay.
That'd be, yeah.
That's
if this was SanDiego.Futbol, I think it'd be just completely insane right now.
people were giving me props for just going after other Californian entities, just like Fresno and this, but like things like this Like, what's
It
good
hurts
to
the
s-
game of soccer.
It
It's like
hurts.
it frustrates you that much.
It hurts the nation. It
Oh.
hurts our defenses are lower.
Hmm.
Like, literally, opposing nations and countries are seeing what St. Louis did and are laughing. Like, really? This is what the best that this nation has. This is major league. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But with that, there is one more gaff. This gaff came yesterday, and it was San Diego Wave. This will kind of propel us into the first segment. We're going to let Jonas Sandoval just tell us, head coach of San Diego Wave, what went wrong. When is Tony going to shut up with this question?
Oh, look at that nod right there.
That was a good nod.
The eyes
was-
shifting the other way. Like,
that
this
was-
idiot is still talking.
Ouch.
Like,
You were
look,
competition.
look
Wow.
at his eyes. Look at his eyes as he looks to the side with your
All right.
question.
Jonas Sandoval, head coach for San Diego Wave, witnessed probably the worst outing they've had this season. Probably not.
I
Probably
think it
they
is,
did.
yeah.
They did.
The worst result.
One of the worst home matches that they've ever played, ever. Circumstance, pomp, and circumstance would lead one to believe that there's going to be a celebration. This was after 30 minutes of celebrating a player that no longer plays in this squad that he had no ties with, had to kind of sit for a while and wait, just to, gritting his teeth, just to hear this dumbass ask Jonas a question. And Jonas, ¿qué pasó?
Execution tactically with Houston. Yeah, where do we start? Maybe we start with the goals because they tell one story of the game. In all three goals, I think we need to be very disappointed with the way that we defend, both individually and as a collective. And of course, that's really below our standards in how we should be defending. And being that it doesn't happen only once during the game, but it more than becomes a pattern happening 3 times, I think that's on me, on the way I prepare the players to be able to deal with those situations. So I have to take full responsibility of saying, like, it can't look like that if you want to win games in this league. And that's not taking away anything from what Houston is doing in these situations, but we as a defending team must be doing much better than that. Then, of course,
Mind you, off screen, there was a pantomime from the PR person who was going to say, all right, next question. And he's like, no, I'm not done here.
the goals, they put their mark on the game as well. And especially when it comes to the 2-0 goal, it's a difficult moment for the team. I do think, though, that where we speak about attitude and a willingness to keep on fighting and trying to create and find a way back into the game, I think that the players are doing that really well. And we know that, of course, we're going to have some situations that will expose us a little bit more. It's about the risk taking in the second half, and that unfortunately pays off in a different direction with them scoring a third goal. But we had plenty of opportunities to get that first goal. Just didn't go in today. In the first half, we attacked with too few players, and that's an important learning for us there. There's a lot of good situations where we're playing ourselves through and we're creating situations that should be threatening, but we have too few players in these moments. So there are room for improvement.
Yes.
Jonas had the ball.
Let's do it.
Very, very, very disappointed individual. Abe, you asked him in the same press conference, way in the back somewhere, what the message was post game, because it looked like he had something.
It got quiet. All the
spirited to say.
players kind of had got a really normal face after the game. Also, very funny visual is just Kenza Dali did a jersey swap with someone. So it's just like all Wave players, and you see it's like, is that a Houston player in there? And it's like, oh no, that's Kenza Dali.
She didn't get the memo. She's celebrating.
No, I love jersey swaps. Don't get me wrong. I think
I
people
know.
get really frustrated at jersey swaps and all that, but it's just funny when it's like the team looks all like upset over the way they played, and it looks like the coach is giving them a stern talking to. And you just see one in a different jersey. But I guess it wasn't a stern talking to. According to Jonas, during this press conference, he goes on to say that it was just pretty standard and explaining that they expect better out of themselves. But yeah, I mean, just poor performance defensively. And I don't want to say that the defense has earned it, but the defense has been good enough that I don't think you can say that's why this team lost this game. This team lost this game and lost the past 2 games, or not lost, but didn't perform well in the last 2 games because they couldn't score.
Look, we're at a point with San Diego Wave where they need to start keeping each other accountable. And I don't know if anybody's doing that. Kennedy Wesley, they have a standard that they keep talking about. Jonas keeps talking, we're not playing up to our standard. Kennedy Wesley's not playing up to that standard right now. She's been horrible at the center back position, and which it kills me to say because I really like how she plays, and I've held her up to a higher standard since the beginning of the season. I think Kenza Dali, Tony, you mentioned it during the game, like her confidence has dropped a little bit when it came to taking those shots, and it hasn't been looking great. Adriana Leon, I'm sorry, but you see her pre-warm-ups, and you're like, okay, you're able to shoot the ball. You're able to get the ball where it's supposed to go. Why isn't that happening during the game? Gia Corley hasn't been playing that great anymore, which she didn't start in this game. Like I don't know if it looks like it's a confidence thing.
Look, I don't know how San Diego Wave's human resource situation is this year, but I think they're going to need to go ahead and have some documentation and a possible counseling statement, a corrective action statement for Adriana Leon for a no-call, no-shows for the last couple games. Just nowhere to be seen. Like, there's just no offense, and there's issues. You like that?
No, talking about Wave and HR is not a good.
Yeah, no.
It was intended, because literally, like, on a soccer stance, this is just how impotent this team has become, and this is how just dull this team has become. This used to be a sharp knife. This team used to be sharp. They used to be on it. They used to be, and what ended up happening is just like, again, like a knife. Like, you use it. It does become dull. So you have to sharpen it from time to time.
Yeah.
But when you sharpen it and you lose some of those important parts, aka a Maria Sanchez, you become dull enough, and you just become a little useless. And you try to put different things on there, but it's just not going to be the same until you forge it into whatever new thing it is. And I haven't seen this new San Diego Wave.
I honestly think that summer break killed their momentum.
The European,
it really killed their momentum, and I think it's so dumb that there's a whole month off in the season. Granted, that happens a lot in like European. I mean, Germany has a whole month off.
Copa America and Euros. It's probably like some of the biggest tournaments of these.
So I mean, I get it, but that break killed their momentum, man.
Everybody had it though. Every team had it.
Yeah, but why only play 2 games during that time?
I mean,
I don't know.
They had tune-up games. Abe went to the boring San Diego Wave game of all time.
Those were the 2 only games against
the Utah Royals.
They should have had one each week.
Sure, but like, would that have made a difference?
I don't know.
Would that have really,
Probably
had Okochukwu, Chiamaka?
She's out for the season. She's
out.
She's done. But again, like, would that have not kept her or somebody ready to go? What, Carusa?
Kennedy Wesley would have kept her a little more alive. McCaskill would have kept her a little more.
No, McCaskill cannot play more. She's exhausted. Like less minutes, less time, like less. Love the work.
She's playing well. Like, you could see in her performances that it's like she's there. She's still doing her thing in the midfield. But she just looks tired.
She's getting redlined right now.
Yeah, I think everyone would agree with that. Her and Kenza Dali are just performing really well and trying to force things up there to the top, and just not been available. Like you guys have said, all of these forwards used to have like a real chemistry about them, but it's just kind of kind of disappeared at this point. I think it's probably just because the rest of the league has caught on and kind of respects the Wave a little bit more. Because looking at last season, if you watch the Wave, you really kind of other teams were like, yeah, we know what's going to happen. You love, yeah, and then
so laughable.
they came on to the scene this year. It's just a really like world beating team and really great up there with Kansas City. They played really well against Kansas City, and then now they're just not close to that.
The Danny Colaprico revenge game is probably the most successful revenge game that's
Against
happened
Wave.
against Wave.
I agree with that.
So out the gate, you just see some offense. Let me tell you. Let me give you a spoiler for
that was a great shot
notice.
right there.
Great
by the way,
stops.
This
Yes.
game was a little different than the previous games for Wave because they did create the chances. It's just they could not finish, and that's been the story the past couple weeks for Wave. The goalkeeper,
Great stop.
phenomenal.
Jane Campbell,
That's the
great
reason why
goalkeeper.
she's the national team's goalkeeper.
Captain keeper versus captain keeper. Yeah.
You hated that.
It's what are they going to come into the midfield and argue a call because they're both captains? What a waste of an armband for both. Jeez.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
yeah, like the offense was happening, right? And we have seen Wave get there, right? And that's been Jonas' saving grace because he says, well, guess what? We may not have scored in this tie, but we're creating these chances. The goals will come. The goals will come. And this is the game where you needed the goals to be there, but they just weren't. And it's instead of a celebration for Alex Morgan's retirement match, which, by the way, that's the reason why you had 15,000 plus to even begin with. In the stadium, at the end of the day, the gameplay just left a bitter taste in everybody's mouth. Just because what these players are capable of, and they look tired. We heard Jonas Heideval during the midweek meet availability that they were focusing on fitness. Like there's a big focus on fitness for San Diego Wave these last couple of weeks, which tells you, well, there's a lack of fitness. And whether that's getting beat into them, it has been hotter. If you really want to play the weather game, talking to you, right, like 80 whatever degrees and almost 90 at Snapdragon versus a 90 in Houston is completely different.
Oh yeah,
Houston, they were wearing jackets pre-match.
It's the same thing that Landon Donovan will tell us though, that their fitness wasn't there.
Yeah, and
I wonder why that's a thing, because that never came up when Casey Stoney was a coach. She never once mentioned how the fitness is not where it needs to be.
They also played like a different style where they weren't pressing as high and needing to kind of have that fitness. I think
a defensive minded coach's definition of fitness will be different from a overall well-rounded coach. More,
Okay.
I feel, even more somebody who's a little more attacking minded, say like a Mikey Vadas, where fitness defensively, like it worked. But even here, and Jonas said that like there's just too many mistakes that are happening in or around San Diego Wave. Corners and any sort of attack just feel like it's leading to a whole bunch of nothing. Here, the editing team decided to put the same highlight again. Wait, no, it's not. It's
Trinity Armstrong. She's deadly in the box, man. Like, this girl can jump and header the ball, and she scored a goal already doing that. Like, I think she's an absolute must start every game.
It says a lot though that your two best chances were headers by your center backs.
I mean, it's a set piece. So
it's a set piece,
usually
but like
center backs, like that's where you want them. But I agree. Like, it is terrible. And I mean, it's the defensive end. I can't blame Trinity Armstrong. I blame more Kennedy Wesley. She's supposed to be the leader in that back line. And I think that leadership role is a lot of pressure for her. I think she plays better when it's along McNabb, where she can take on that leadership. But once it's Wesley with Trinity Armstrong, I think like Wesley, that pressure gets to her.
There have been good games though with Kennedy, Wesley, and Armstrong together.
Against which team? I
It's
mean,
been a while,
This should have, on paper, this should have been a game that you win.
Yeah, Houston's been playing really well. They haven't lost since the break, since the long summer break. Houston came back firing really well. They haven't lost a match since then. So, but yeah, and then I think something important too was Kailen Sheridan had some. She didn't really have that many saves today, but also I don't think this kind of loss was her fault at all.
No.
Like you could see her too, like getting into it with the back line after the second goal as well. I don't know if you guys caught that as well. Like she was having like a real good conversation with them after that. And it ended up not really meaning much. I mean, I guess it did mean more for the second half because defense was pretty good on the second half, right?
Yeah, they end up fixing it a little bit, but it was too little, too late. Where you did fix the defensive aspect, but then you're committing a little bit too much to the front. And as Jonas said, they didn't commit numbers up front in the first half, which that disbalance in the game. Well, now you have to overcompensate by overloading the midfield and the front line, and you leave spaces for a counterattack. And in the style that Jonas Seideval has implemented, then you know what? You're just hoping that your counterattack beats their counterattack at that point, and just the teams have figured it out. Just corner Cascarino, and you're not gonna really have to worry about San Diego Wave at all. Haven't seen much of just the youngsters as well, and just right there, just walking into the small box, just all the time in the world. And granted, physically, San Diego Wave were also being bodied everywhere. There were some calls that should have gone San Diego Wave's way, a couple of cards that were certainly missed. But that's the game. That's the game to play. And Houston came and was taking advantage of everything that they were given. But there's just no urgency right there. Yep. Gets just walking in. That's unacceptable at any level. And Jonas admits that too.
I'll be honest. I think what Wave needs, I mean, obviously they need someone that can
A kick
score
in the
goals.
ass. They just got it. Yeah.
I love McCaskill, and I think she's been doing a great job at the 6. But I think we can all agree that she does better as a box-to-box midfielder, like not just staying on the defensive end. I think they honestly need a solid 6 that can help that back line that has experience, kind of like what the Neckman was that first season for San Diego Wave. I think that's something that they're missing at the moment. And if you have that with McCaskill and Ken Sadali, like moving forward, or even McCaskill being able to rotate with either Corley or Kimmi Ascanio or something like that, like I feel like that would help them out a lot better, because that backline is a mess.
Yeah, I mean, look, Philip says, well, Facer got caught ball watching, and what you're saying, right? That's supposed to be the answer to your question.
I mean, yeah,
she's supposed to be the one.
Experience.
Sure.
And also it's just NWSL experience. And I think this is where Jonas tried to take some of the blame, which I think some of the blame does belong on him as well for not preparing the players defensively for this type of thing, especially when you know that Houston's going to be like trying to do these like counterattacks and stuff. Like you got to be ready for that run inside the box. And the staff didn't really prepare them for that, even though it was pretty obvious at some point that this is what Houston was going.
Anytime a team doesn't win, the first one that should take ownership of that is the coach. And I'm glad that Jonas is the type of person that will take ownership of that loss. Because at the end of the day, it is on the coach. Like your players are playing your style. Granted, he can't go in there and try to shoot the ball for them. At the end of the day, all this back and forth inside the box, like they should be scoring those. And it was dreadful to watch. Like, there was that one play where the ball bounced inside the box, and I think this might be the play that you have right here.
Yeah,
that you were furious in the press box, Tony, because that ball shouldn't have bounced there.
I don't like as a goalkeeper, like this. Just it gave me a soccer aneurysm. Like my blood boils for just the amount of times that. Okay, let's just go to the back of this play. Okay, play comes in inside of the box, low shot cross, good parry off the bottom. Good defensive line there. Ascanio can't get a shot on. Then the ball just bounces in the middle between 4 players. Okay, everybody just kind of watches, and it gets a second shot, and you shoot it directly at the humanity of people there. Granted, great positioning. Dash, again, played well. But it's these things where it's just like, this ball's just not crossing that line today. Like, it's just not. There were so many plays that were in or around the small box where there was a direct shot for San Diego Wave, and it was either Dash parrying it. It was either them finding a way to clear it, and really, like, it's just unfortunate right there. Leon, okay, that's just a crashing play. She crashes into the goalkeeper. Boom. All right. But then normally right there, look how well she's being defended too. Like, Ascanio's not given an
Is that
inch.
Robbie, you know?
Is
Robbie,
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ascanio's back. Yeah.
That's Robbie.
Oh, it's because the last I saw was Ascanio in. But yeah, so Robbie right there, not being able to make contact. Ball goes up.
But like,
Robbie
why doesn't
gets
Ascanio crash there?
Exactly.
I think that's
exactly because I think she's just kind of waiting for the ball to get parried or cleared out.
Yeah, no, the ball should have been cleared out. That's why she doesn't crash the box there.
Yeah.
Like that ball shouldn't have bounced there. Abe, I wanted to point something out that you kind of mentioned earlier, right? Like 5 shots on target for Wave this match. Trinity Armstrong had 3 of those.
Jeez.
And like Trinity Armstrong's a great player. That's why they decided to sign her out of like college. She's a good player. I'm glad they did get her. She's been important to that back line, I think. But it's just you need forwards to score these goals at a certain point. You can't rely on your center back to be able to do this, especially over the course of a long season. Once the strikers and wingers start scoring again, they can be a really good team. It just eventually needs to happen. Like Dudinha came into this game, and I think we all kind of expect, okay, here's the Brazilian that's going to bring a little bit more of be a firecracker on the front line, and I don't think she provided that this game just because it was just.
Do you guys think she's going to live up to that hype?
Sure, maybe not this season, maybe not right now, but there's nothing that I've seen that tells me otherwise. At least with Maria Sanchez, when she came in and she was struggling to score, you can see like, okay, it's gonna happen. Dudinha still has those flashes, or like even a Cascarino. Cascarino came in, you're like, there she is, like got it, like understood. This next play is just the embodiment of San Diego Wave this last weekend, or wherever when they just can't catch a break. This is just difficult to watch. If you're just Chiva, I think you went to the restroom for this one. I told you about this play. I'm glad they put in the highlights. But you're gonna see Dash again, just winning a counterattack. Good.
Colaprico with the pass.
Colaprico, great, beautiful tackle. That was amazing. Clean, gets the ball. All right, here we go. Like, sure, it wasn't a goal or anything, but the ball just giving.
Yeah,
like you do so many.
Some of the mistakes that a
right.
17-year-old center back is going to make. Like those mistakes are going to happen, but in a game like this where you're down to nothing, like making those mistakes just brings you that much like more down. Like
such an excellent tackle.
A great tackle.
That's so good.
At this point,
the
just
best.
Clear it out. I mean, yeah,
clear it out or do something. But again, that just kind of sums that up. Trinity, just and it only hurt me. I'm just watching. But at this point, 2-0, you still think there's time. San Diego Wave is going to go ahead and have a spirited tie, 2-2. And then this play, there's a clearance there's a defensive clearance in San Diego Wave's own half by the opposition. Houston effectively has a defensive clearance. Right, where to go? Just defensive clearance right there.
A great pass from Colaprico. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
she got taken out too. That looked tough.
I mean, honestly, that's a type of midfielder that's Wave is missing. That type of six.
Actually, yeah. Jonas is like, hey, why don't we get her? But it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, this was rough. And
it's just rough to watch.
Kennedy Wesley getting beat again.
I think that was Pro Moroni. She got
elbow in the face,
the face a little bit.
Yeah.
Incidental soccer incident. I would probably attribute that to she's running. She's a bit shorter than Messiah Bright. I think it was the one that scored. Yeah. Just things like that happen. Obviously, I don't think it was a foul or anything. Like it's just tough.
Look, this should have been a day of celebration. This should have been a San Diego Wave win, and they go on and lose this game 3-0.
They should have scored one. Make it 13.
Yeah,
you were saying it.
I was saying this is just an embarrassing performance, not only just because of the pomp and circumstance of the Alex Morgan jersey retirement, which I think is pretty cool. At first, I was a little bit questioning of it. Is it a kind of a money grab trying to sell tickets? But in doing the research and thinking about Alex Morgan's impact on not just the Wave, but women's soccer in general, soccer in the U.S., everything that she's meant to the sport, she deserves to have her number retired for somewhere. So I'm glad that the Wave were able to do this for her, but for the team itself to perform like that was just it was pretty embarrassing for the club, honestly. And
I will say the thing about this match and specifically and this Wave team, this result, it's like you said, it's embarrassing. And it almost, I am curious why only 15,000 fans showed up. Alex Morgan's retirement game last season, that stadium was packed. It was what,
It
25,000?
was like 25 or 26. Yeah.
What has changed to the point that for now, for your San Diego goat, like the goat of San Diego, the fans don't show up for her? I don't know. I mean, there was a lot
I
of
don't know if it's for her or if it's for the Wave, honestly. I think the Wave had so many things that happened last season that turned people off. Like
Yeah?
it surprised me how much people have known or talked to me that like don't really know about soccer or do know. They just know like, oh, there was that controversy with Jill Ellis. They fired the coach that everyone liked. Like, oh, Alex Morgan retired. What? Oh, they traded away the 2 good U.S. national team players. Like a
Mhm.
lot of people were knowledgeable about that and just saw that and kind of were turned off, I think, to the
Yeah.
club. And I know there's still so many people that support the club and do that. But I think the Wave did a lot to just hurt their reputation in town, honestly.
I'll tell you what, I mean, Alex Morgan has a lot of work to do. If her goal as part owner is to bring Wave back to
Investor.
okay, sorry.
That's just as she said during the pre-match.
She said owner.
Yeah.
She said owner in
She
her
said
speech.
owner. Investor.
That ownership group has a lot of work to do to win back the
What
fans.
ownership group? I haven't heard of them in a while.
I mean, whoever it is it Alex Morgan the owner of the Wave?
I guess it is.
To my understanding, she's the owner of Wave right now.
She's an owner. She's also apparently from San Diego, California, aka Diamond Bar, California, which they did that a couple times, I think, yesterday.
Oh,
too,
you mean
was,
hometown starlets Alex Morgan?
Yeah, Alex Morgan is not a hometown player, unfortunately. She's a Southern Californian player, yes, but Diamond Bar, California is much different than San Diego, California. Her husband is from Coronado. I googled that yesterday.
Yeah, he's from Coronado, TJ.
And she even said like he was the one that convinced her to like kind of make San Diego their home, which is I think really cool. And it's cool that she's gonna be around. I think she's gonna be going to a lot of games and stuff. But
wait, go back to the last comment. Something about Alex Morgan saying she's from here. Abe, you and I were talking about this post match.
Yeah,
like
literally what he was talking about right now.
Yeah, like sorry, I tuned out.
Literally what he was talking about right now. What is wrong with you? You have headphones.
So sorry. Where is she from again, Abe?
Diamond Bar, California.
There we go.
Chiva.
Okay,
it's okay. It happens.
I zoned out.
Too. Real quick on a point I wanted to make earlier that kind of lost. This game was on ESPN, big ESPN 2.
Yeah,
like not ESPN 2. I mean, like
not the Ocho.
ESPN, the big 4 letters in sports on a Sunday night. This is a big deal. Obviously, it's the opening weekend of American football, so people are going to be watching that. But there are plenty of people counter-programming. Talk about counter-programming. This is it right here.
Honestly.
And so many people probably went out of their way like, oh, hey, Alex, soccer? Sure, I'll click on this game. And then they see this kind of performance. It's just, it doesn't look good for the Wave. It doesn't look good for the league, honestly. Like, it's bad.
People must have been tired and exhausted from, I guess, sorry, producer, Mr. Mike. From seeing just the night before, just Trevor Hoffman just come in and just get the biggest pop in Petco Park history. From this night. And they're like, I can't take San Diego Wave. My sporting is just tapped out.
Who's a bigger San Diego goat, Hoffman or Morgan?
Hoffman played a couple more years in San Diego, I think. But her impact on sports and not just sports too.
How many
like
trophies
society,
did he bring to San Diego?
0. And her impact on society while fighting for equal pay with the women's national team is, I think, something that's so unquantifiable because like so many people, not just in soccer, like saw that and took that as their chance to fight for equal pay. And I think that was like, that's what her legacy, I think, is probably going to be, is that kind of activism and stuff. And I'm glad that they got to celebrate that yesterday. It was really cool to see so many people. Like, obviously it wasn't as like attended and huge as that retirement game, which is actually a year ago today, but there were so many people there that were just appreciating what she's contributed
So,
to the game.
Post-match, pre-match, actually, she went over into just doing the rounds and signing for people. It's the Alex Morgan effect with what she, the aura that she carries with her, and just like this moment right here, like it just encapsulates just what the aura of Alex Morgan is. This family post match actually just happened to run into him in the elevator, and they drove from Idaho just specifically for this game to try to meet Alex Morgan. Had a cool sign. I emailed them this video. I'm like, hey, I have the video. I'm like, just here, keep this. It's really cool. But yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, the soccer verse was angry at San Diego Wave for some reason and decided you deserve a 3-0 tonight. And by the way, why not make this pre-match celebration? Like why make it post and even risk having what happened? Again, I'm not a professional in this space at all whatsoever, but I would have said just do a pre-match.
I'll tell you what,
get all the pyro out of the way. Less setup.
This Wave team is still third place.
Yeah, dude, they did such a good job at the beginning of the season that this kind of stretch of not really great results or performances is very overcomable. Like,
yeah, I mean,
third in the league. Obviously, they're a lot closer to the rest of the league now in terms of points. I think like between them and Gotham, who are in like 7th place, is only 3 points. So things can change a lot for sure. They can definitely fall out of third in the league right now, but there's still definitely the opportunity to keep those top 3 spots and make Chiva's prediction accurate.
His upcoming match on Friday against Gotham can determine if they follow to third place all the way to 7th place.
7th place.
That's
really
incredible.
Yeah, because I mean, if Gotham beats Wave, they fall. I mean,
but then other
depending,
teams play
Orlando
each other
needs
as
to
well.
win, and Portland needs to win as well, or tie. And,
don't miss any of the action. Trust me, I'm not.
Yeah, we're watching a lot of NWSL. Spirit are playing really good right now too. And then I think the Wave plays
Armstrong is back.
Wave plays Spirit after Gotham, right?
I believe so.
It's a long way down for San Diego Wave. Like, yeah, it's looking good right now at third place, just mathematically speaking. But
they play Portland next.
If they keep
Portland's a good team too.
If they keep playing the way that they've been playing, not scoring, like it's going to be rough out there on the pitch. And I don't know what the answer is. Daniel Arias got her first minutes, so a defender maybe is going to be the option here.
Definitely, I don't think I saw enough to form a proper analysis. I think someone in the press box asked me like, why isn't Arias playing more? And then I like kind of said like, oh well, they already have center backs and stuff. And then I was thinking to myself, it's not fair for me to have an analysis of her having never seen her play for the Wave. So we saw her a little bit, and I still don't think there's enough information to give an assessment on her play and why she's not getting more minutes.
Just like I'm no doctor and I can't assess what will come out as a probably longer than expected injury for one youngster, Melanie Barcenas, who is slated to be out for a couple of weeks. She appeared on the injury report pre-match. There was no...
And Kristen McNabb.
But for sure, at least Mel will be out for a set amount of weeks. We'll try to get more information on that.
Yeah. If you go searching hard enough, I think people can find it.
Yeah, no, it's out there. Why
are we? I think we're.
I mean, it's up to you. It was you were the one that started it. So
I mean, I think I opened up social media and saw a player post, and you see in the background that Melanie Barcenas has. It looked like Melanie Barcenas had a scooter next to her, and her foot all
wrapped up.
So
yeah,
I mean,
that's indicative, not of just one of those knee scooters. It's not a Razor scooter. Let's clear it up.
Could be a fracture or something.
It could be. Again, I'm not.
I mean, I plan on asking.
I'm no doctor.
I plan on asking Jonas Idevall about it in the midweek availability this week. It's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I plan on asking him about it then, just because I think that's something interesting too. Melanie Barcenas has been that late game sub. Like, if Melanie Barcenas comes into this game,
Nothing changes.
you think nothing changes?
Nothing changes. This team is no better or worse with or without Melanie Barcenas. Maybe the threat of having a Melanie Barcenas potentially puts some thought into the opposing team's defensive reasoning, but there's nothing that's going to be different outside of a few step overs until seen otherwise.
Are you kidding me? Those step overs add like 2 minutes extra of highlights.
11 minutes of extra time in this match was absolutely disgusting.
I mean,
They should have done 13. You're right.
That's it's at that point might as well lean into the marketing of it.
Yeah, look, Wave played Gotham on Friday, then they faced Portland, then they faced back at home Orlando Pride with Ovalle, and now with Pride, who have not been playing that great lately, and then they faced the Spirit. So it's a tough schedule ahead for them.
It is going to be a Shaw revenge match here, unlike, again, the official NWSL website. Not at USD, which honestly would suit Wave better if they just moved back.
They sell at least like 10,000 a game. Like,
so
I don't think they should move back. Like, USD is a great facility. Don't get me wrong, but
how about this? How about you move back to USD? Much like San Diego Loyal promised them to invest in the school and get them a new video board, you invest in infrastructure. You go ahead and build it out for a couple of more people to be in that stadium. Make it a good, cozy, you can close the other side and make it a good, cozy 8,000. Make that ticket available and start kind of building up. If you need to expand for whatever reason because you need a bigger venue, go ahead and rent Snapdragon Stadium. That's not out of the question. For any of those matches. And then on top of that, you pair yourself up with USD and say, you know what, we don't have a San Diego Wave 2 team. Let's go ahead and make a partnership with the USD women's soccer team and go ahead and have an avenue potentially to have some sort of pipeline for these young players to go ahead and come into this market. Because guess what? San Diego FC is also in the market of starting academies for young women here in San Diego. And you are literally a leg behind if you don't start soon in that space as well. Sorry.
I think that's interesting. I think they kind of use San Diego Surf as their pseudo academy right now, and they kind of just don't feel the need to like do their own investment at a certain point. Which,
how about this? San Diego Surf players invest in some of those, give them a scholarships partner, give a full ride for USD and to be able to play through there. And then you have select San Diego Surf girls coming in through that pipeline. You give them an education. You give them a full ride as a San Diego Wave sponsors them, and then see them out because the pipeline from college to NWSL is pretty cool.
Allowed, is that?
No, they can't be professionals, but much like CJ Fodry, like he can say, I'm going to go ahead and commit to USD.
It's hard to even know what's allowed anymore in the college NCAA
Yeah,
era now because of NIL. Like, technically speaking, they could be like sponsored athletes and stuff like that. But
do you think Mel Big?
I don't think that's that'll happen though, just simply because of the way that like professional women's soccer is developing. It's kind of been trying to take the focus away from going to college. I mean, Trinity Armstrong went for like a year, but she was like 16 years old. And I mean, Melanie Barcenas came straight out of high school. Alyssa Thompson, Giselle Thompson, both came out of high school. Jordan Bugg as well went to Seattle from high school. So I don't know if there is that much emphasis on the college game, even though I think a lot of great players have come from the college game. I mean, look at what Stanford has created. I like your idea. I don't know if USD has enough space to truly like build up like that. Like, I know right behind like the bleacher side, not the like the
Next
temporary side, the hill is like houses and stuff, so they can't really build that way. It's a cool idea though. There might be a way to do that.
Why not?
What do we think for this upcoming
She's a
match?
free agent after this year, so she can go where she pleases. Mel B, yeah. I mean, who knows? I don't know. They'll probably re-sign her, but
I don't think she'll leave San Diego.
But yeah. Also, to answer your question, I think with playback, or somebody about the curtains in the press box. Sometimes those things appear on the right side where the glass. Sometimes they appear, sometimes they don't. It wasn't anything special. It's just sometimes they forgot to roll them up.
They were close this time.
Yeah.
Wait, you were there?
Yeah. I mean, I don't pay attention.
You really don't. Abe was talking about this, literally the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Abe, what do you think about?
Yeah.
But
I have an idea. They should build a stadium at USD. Would you think that's a good idea, Tony?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
yeah, no.
Oh, were you
He
saying
was
that?
just talking about that.
Oh,
right
what?
now.
He was?
I got Gotham beating Wave 2-1 on Friday.
Damn, a Jaden Shaw brace. That's crazy.
Sure, a penalty.
I don't
brace.
think Jaden Shaw plays.
I
or
think she's on the
appears.
bench.
She'll be on the bench,
She
but I
gives
don't
us.
think she plays.
She gives a
very much.
spirited a pre-match speech.
By
I
the
was-
by the way, I forgot to ask you.
By the way.
By the way, what was your reaction seeing Joe Ellis on the big screen?
Oh, that was interesting.
because of the city of San Diego, right?
Yeah.
Well, so
Well-
okay, for context, they had Ali Krieger was like introducing these videos that they played on the screen, like commemorating Alex and stuff. And
Pretty sure we can
I
find
think
it.
the second video they put up, it was a lot of former teammates and players and just people that have been around her just saying thank you and giving their messages of support and stuff. And it was everyone. I mean, Naomi Girma said something, Jaden Shaw, Maria Sanchez, so many different U.S. women's national team players, Tobin Heath, Abby Wambach, so many different like legends, Shannon McMillan, and like Mayor Todd Gloria, I guess. And then here, let's play the Naomi Girma. I think we should play the starting from Girma to. Here.
Let's just
Yeah, we could play it.
Yeah,
We
let's
could
just
play
play it. It's fine. Honestly, what we're gonna see is better than anything that was presented on the field. Anyways,
And what an incredible accomplishment that literally only a handful of
The
people
ESPN
get the
ticker
opportunity to
bottom,
have,
yeah.
and there's no one more deserving than you.
You've played such a big role at the Wave from the start, and now you're playing a different role that's just as important.
Thank you for not only inspiring me, but continuing to push women's sports off the field.
I think she was in the boat already.
You have shown all of us what is possible as an athlete, as a woman, as a mother.
You're an amazing role model and leader, and I'm so grateful for the time that I had to be your teammate.
What an amazing
Oh,
end
wow.
to a historic career. Thanks for all you've done for San Diego, for the Wave.
Okay, so in the stadium,
No, Mayor Todd Laura's face is directly being tossed from seeing Jill Ellis, and that's his reaction. Like, oh, that was her. You know what this gives me? This gives me Kanye West with Mike Myers after the Katrinas, and George Bush doesn't care about black people face, and Mayor Gloria's like, oh, all right, and now tossing it to.
Career. Thanks for all you've done for San Diego, for the Wave.
That really was Jill Ellis. Oh, okay. Hey,
What is she now? FIFA CFO?
she is the person that's not.
COO? Or what is she?
She was like, "Oh, ese vato? No." What did the Mayor Todd Gloria say?
And now, your number 13 will be the first jersey retired in Wave history.
A little background. Oh, the enemy spoke on behalf. That's very interesting.
real quick in the stadium too, it was funny because like people, they show Naomi Graham on the screen, crowd goes crazy. They show Jaden Shaw, people are all cheering, and they showed Jill Ellis, and there was a, like legitimate like murmur of like like which is it's I mean it's crazy. I mean she did a lot. I mean with the national team, I think
She did a lot for Wave.
Yeah, but then
Let me remind you, she was not a disgraced former Wave perfect. No, she left with the highest of regards according to team releases. So
yeah, and there's a lawsuit against her for not against her, against the Wave,
against
but
the institution
she's-
of
but criticizing her leadership with the club. And
But you know what? 12,000 people out of the 15,000 stayed. So to celebrate Alex Morgan, and
3,000 left.
I mean, that's being generous. Just again, nothing of what the player said, nothing about what happened with Alex Morgan is untrue. Like there's literally no amount of letters and combinations of alphabets that can really put together the impact of Alex Morgan as a player, as an advocate, as anything you want to say, any superlative. She deserves it. Like she's one of the greatest of all time, period. Doesn't change the fact that her team absolutely shit the bed with a 3-0 loss.
in both retirement.
What do you guys
Both. She's just
Yeah.
stop retiring. Stop retiring shit. for
To be
Alex
fair,
Morgan.
she helped on that one. She missed the penalty. So
In the pre-match, I was talking to you guys like in the pre-match interview we had with Alex Morgan, and you can check that out. SanDiego.Futbol. I the devil in on my little shoulder was gnawing at me. It was like, ask her, hey Alex, do you still think about the penalty you missed last time you stepped foot on Snapdragon Stadium? I know I would. I would. I still am.
oh, that would have been
been
phenomenal question. Actually,
journalism.
I tried to ask her if the Wave have facilities and stadiums in mind, but she kind of skirted around that one. She's very well media trained, so maybe I should have been a bit more direct. Honestly, I kind of regret that.
Are you going to build a stadium here?
I mean, I think it's fair question. That was one of the first things that was in the press release from new ownership when they came on for SanDiego Wave, right? Which also previous owner.
There's new owners?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Vine Lightman Group, I believe, who bought the team from Ron Burkle, who would be in the news for much different things if he was still around these days. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I mean,
I'm catching up. I'm picking
lost,
up
man.
what you're putting down.
Yeah.
What
do you guys think the score is going to be on Friday?
I was generous with a 0-0. Chamor.
Wait, no, for this upcoming one though.
I know. I was saying I was being very optimistic with I just like her facial expression as she's digesting what you're asking her.
That wasn't me. That was Fox 5.
Oh, okay. Fuck off then. I was very optimistic with that 0-0. I don't think I'm as optimistic because I was right. They weren't going to score. I think they'll score in a 1-1 tie. Until proven otherwise, I cannot select SanDiego Wave to win. There's nothing there.
We're all on a pretty bad run. Our predictions for a Wave right now.
Yeah, because we've been expecting them to score, and we've been
what was
expecting to do
yours?
something.
I had a 1-0. Oh, for this one,
Yeah.
2-1 Gotham. Win.
Okay, I'll say 2-0 Gotham win then.
I'm the optimist with the 1-1.
Yeah, no,
tie.
you're being very
Jeez.
optimistic. That was me.
I don't
first
know if
half
I
of the
think
season.
they don't score any goals. That's
I think they might get a penalty. Or like a random goal off a corner kick. I mean, their set pieces have been pretty good.
I mean, they did switch their corner kicks, which is something that
you caused that.
I mean, I was just it's just coaches are completely fair, and I think it's normal for them to just get a little bit annoyed when you talk about specific tactical decisions because it kind of like it's like, hey man, that's a secret, you know. And when I asked last week, like, hey, why do you guys take corner kicks like that? It didn't seem to work. I think then Jonas isn't gonna immediately be like, yeah, that didn't work. We're gonna change that up. But they probably looked at it in the midweek and were like, man,
that guy had a point. The Abraham Cepeda from what was the outlet?
All for 11.
I mean, that day it was SanDiego.Futbol, but yesterday it was. Okay, there we go. It was for all for there.
SanDiego.Futbol. Shout out All 411 for hiring our boy. Do it again, please.
Freelance. I'm free to lance for anyone.
Sir.
I knew you would like that one.
Sir. The highlight of the day was seeing Felipe and his wife walk
shout out
over.
Felipe.
Shout out. Give him a couple stickers. He has 3 bases.
Oh, cool.
Like, and he shared a picture, and he's like, I have these 3. Which one should I put the sticker on? And there's 2. There's 2, and then there's 1 in the middle. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give you 2, so you can put 2 on the outside ones, because the middle one is a disgusting Manchester United one, and that one's not gonna get one. And I hope that sticker did not touch the red.
You should put
base.
it over the Manchester United sticker.
Yeah, no, right now it's a rough go. But anything else, SanDiego Wave? We did our predictions. No,
let's.
I mean,
do
there's
some-
Gotham's. I think it's gonna be a good game.
it should be sure.
Like Gotham's a really good team.
I just
Talk
come
about-
back to this clip. San Diego Wave are going to go in the first 15 minutes and they're going to have offense. They're going to control the game. They're going to control the pace. And it's going to be like, wow, San Diego Wave figured it out. They're not going to score. And then they're going to go ahead and have 30 minutes of Gotham going ahead and controlling the play. They're going to be good defensively. There's going to be a couple of physical just challenges. San Diego Wave is going to go ahead and just try to defend as much as they can. They're going to get scored on. Then it's going to be a back and forth for the last 5 minutes of the first half, and San Diego Wave is going to try to look their absolute best. They're going to get a shot off, and it's going to be like, oh my God, Ken Dali's going to have a look. The confidence is going to get blocked, and it's going to be, oh my God, okay. They're going to get the awesome pre-match halftime speech, and they're going to come back, and they're going to be guns ablaze, and that's exactly what they're going to do for the first 10 minutes, and they're going to get scored on 2-0, and then the next 10 minutes is going to be them trying to muster something up, trying to get the control of it. But then guess what? New players are going to come in the 75th minute because that's what's happened. People are tired, and then those players are going to try to get adjusted, and the Gotham players are like, you know what? We like the rhythm that we're having. They're just going to adjust. Boom, boom, boom. There's going to be a goal from San Diego Wave. That's 2-1. So my prediction is already gone. But that's pace by beat every single San Diego Wave game, and then either they win or they lose, or they tie, and literally that's the only 3 results in a soccer game. So Friday should be fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
Gotham scores in the first 5 minutes. Boom. All that goes to the trash.
Jaden Shaw.
Somehow Wave win this game 4-1.
Why am I missing Casey Stoney's defense right now? Because it had Naomi Girma. That's why I miss it.
Very true. Very, very true.
The second sticker is going to go on the Wave FC guitar. Oh, yeah. It's a San Diego FC and a Wave FC guitar.
That's cool. Yeah. So he has a guitar for every team?
I believe so.
And
yeah.
Manchester United.
I mean, I'm sure he's a Man United fan.
No, that one's probably needs to go to the shop. Oh, like the actual team.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, let's go talk some San Diego FC now.
Greetings to San Diego FC, because San Diego FC did not play at least their senior team, but the new Right to Dream under 13, under 15,
13.
under 13. The academy itself, the students who are living at the facilities at Sitting Hills had their first match against none other than old rival for San Diego teams, Phoenix Rising, coming into town. Once again for a second time against San Diego FC. First of all, they played a preseason match where San Diego FC beat them, and then now with the little ones, no, contrary to Chiva, which you thought, it wasn't the senior team of Phoenix Rising coming in and playing against.
You kind of said it.
Did.
No,
you kind of did. Like,
to be fair, I'm shocked to see that a USL team has a youth team.
Yeah, no, Phoenix Rising is
it's a proper establishment. Like
they truly wanted to be one of the next expansion MLS teams. Like they've been pushing for that for years. I think their investment in soccer is really interesting, just because it's hard to imagine soccer working in a place as hot as Phoenix. Like it's crazy.
It's gonna take it takes a legendary player like Didier Drogba
to be able to indoor stadium.
Huh?
They would need an indoor stadium.
Who?
Talk about roof. They need a roof.
I don't know how that made me laugh.
Oh,
even
they only played at night.
Talk
whenever
about a roof, guys.
They only ever played at night when Loyal would play against them. I'm sure most of their games would have to be night games.
I mean, most of the MLS games are night games, anyways. But I mean, night do we know what the score for this was?
It was a victory for San Diego FC. Just they keep things like this a little bit close to the vest, close to the chest. But either way, hey, there's a victory for the youngsters there that hope to get a chance to make an impact and have lifelong learning through Right to Dream.
Ese morrito on the left, the blonde dude, like I think he's the captain. There was a video of him like at the team huddle saying like, guys, there's no pressure. There's our practice field. There's no need. Yeah, like there's no need why there should be any pressure. Like we play here all the time. Like let's play, let's have fun. And people are saying, all right, Mini Jeppe.
Where is he? Is it on Instagram? Probably.
I think I saw that on Instagram too.
Yeah.
But I mean,
which was pretty cool to see. Like these kids are literally the future. And 10 years, one of these kids hopefully is playing for San Diego FC's first team. Like, that's the hope of this whole project. The hope is that one of these kids is going to eventually become the next big thing for the U.S.
So somebody was actually telling me, like, oh, well, where's the MLS 2 team and where are they going to be and where are these kids going to go ahead and go?
There we go. If anybody can hear me,
Is that from this camera?
no, this is my camera. Oh, wait,
No, that's from that camera.
that is
How's
from
that working?
because it's connected to this.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Is the
A lot of
microphone
sense.
working?
No,
you guys hear it?
microphone's not working. It's through the laptop. But anybody here, the power went out, and we're running on. There's Tony, and we're running on hotspot right now. Which, not gonna lie, everyone, might be a shorter show.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to talk about. I think.
We just need predictions for SDFC.
Okay, sure.
We wanted to talk more. Abe, I don't know what you think against Minnesota on Saturday. 2-1 San Diego win.
I think 1-0 San Diego win, honestly.
0.
Yeah. International break, so it's going to be a little bit tougher. It's probably going to be heavier. But, like, super honors dryer. Minnesota's a really good team. This is a match that could seal the Western Conference for them, so it's an important game, but.
Yeah, I think the electricity might have gone out on the whole block. It's
but the electricity on the camera is working.
Well, because it's connected to this laptop. Abe.
It's getting power from the.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Welcome
we have
to-
no service at all for some reason, and
Yeah, it's kind of freaky.
Are you the one? Oh, that's probably Mike. Yeah, but we'll let you know what Tony's prediction is. Tony, can you hear
me?
us?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Special moments from power outages that you remember as a kid?
We technically have a generator, actually.
Oh yeah, so you never had like a cool power.
Yeah,
outage
but we don't have
around
internet.
here?
No, like here, but I don't know if it's charged or if it's enough. Can
you hear me?
Let us know in the chat.
I actually have a soccer story from one time with a power outage. So one time the power went out on my whole block, and my neighbor who is a Leon fan, I think.
Oh.
No, his last name was Leon. He wasn't a Leon fan. His last name happened to be Leon. He was a best fan because he would come over and see some of the America stuff that my grandpa would have, and he'd be like, he'd be like,
Oh, it's a big power outage.
Oh, really?
I guess so.
You can hear. I mean, you hear people outside.
Tony's right there. Hi, Tony.
Can you hear me?
It looks terrifying right there. But anyway,
I don't think the service is that great either.
We were allowed to. I went over to his house to check if his power went out too, and his power was out. So we were just playing soccer in his backyard. I literally hopped the fence to go play in his backyard, and used his fence as a goal, and it was really cool. I remember because it was cool because you could shoot it over the fence, like over the goal, and it would just end in my backyard. So we'd have to hop over and go.
We have this is freaking hilarious. Flashlights and all, best episode.
Yeah.
Tony.
I should bring my microphone next time.
Tony is figured how to get the light back on.
We're gonna end early a little bit, but yeah, prediction wise, maybe we'll ask Tony what his thoughts are on what
two. Okay, everybody can hear me. Everybody can hear me, which is fine. They can't hear me.
Results stuff for these really young players. I think it's okay if they're not sharing anything, lineups and things of that nature, because it's so much pressure already being a part of an academy and stuff like that. Just putting them out on social media like that, I feel like it's kind of necessary.
Yeah,
this early in their career.
I think people can hear Tony. I think we just can't hear him because,
yes, exactly.
Internet's not that great.
I wish I only have a silver pen.
Car.
I can't write a message.
You do that?
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm in my car.
Do a test and go to in.
Come to the car. Come to the car. Come to the car.
I don't know. Did we just end the stream?
Can they hear him?
I think so.
We can't hear each other. Okay.
We can hear Tony.
I'm sure he's giving a thing.
Guys, stop being idiots. Just get in the car, please. Guys, just get in the. You're right there. Just come in the vehicle. Come in the vehicle. And say hello. Who to do? SanDiego FC and San Diego. All right. I think they're going to end it. I'm going to end it from here, guys. Clearly, you can see mass power outage. Yeah, come to the car, please. Yeah, thank you, playback. Look, this teamwork to make the dream work. Got a little tech deck here that we made. Trying to find this entertaining. But yeah, I mean, look, it's gonna be a big match. San Diego FC versus Minnesota. San Diego is really trying to be that number one team, and Mikey Vadas has been saying it, that he's gonna go pedal to the metal all the way gung-ho into the playoffs. And so whether or not at the end of the day they can be the best team in MLS, it's yet to be seen. But Mikey Vadas is gonna have to figure out what the starting 11 is gonna be for his playoff run. It's gonna be interesting in the playoffs, and let me tell you, I don't know if practice run of a Cholos game versus, thank you, Abe, as Abe joins the fray. Look, we're here.
It's a cool. I don't know if you guys know, Tony has a really cool ring light.
100%. It's
his car.
It's good. It's excellent. Look, Chiva, we're joining. People can hear. I was saying 2-2. I was calling you guys all sorts of names because because you're muted on the laptop.
No, it was.
You know what? We can totally Totes Magoats go here and let's put the AC on. We can just, why would you do the show here now?
Nah, I think we gotta.
All right, I said 2-2.
I said 2-1 as the
San Diego FC.
San Diego.
By the way, there is a power outage in the.
Yeah, it's dark.
Yeah, it's really dark.
We can really do something cool and just drive around and they'll hold it for you and just see how dark it is.
Fun.
This is fun. All right, cool. We're just gonna.
Do not be on your phone and drive.
Well, no, he's holding it.
Okay.
Dude, this is a good ring light.
100% safety first. Oh yeah. This is now turned into a road pod, as I'm going to check around my neighborhood. Be very interesting.
We gotta find where the power outage stops.
Yeah, maybe we can stop the power outage. SanDiego.Futbol on the road. Close your door, one of you.
Oh, it's me.
Jeez. This is to point the camera in a way that where we go. But Mikey Vadas really has to find a way to. 5 years, we find a way to fucking make the show work. I don't know how. It's so dumb.
Why are we still on?
Because we can.
We're two balls in a
Because
mic.
we can. And that's what we do. Mr. Mike,
Isn't
take
that
care of our
showbiz?
comments.
Isn't that
This is
showbiz?
what we
The
do.
show must go on.
293 weeks in a row.
The light is working. The light post is working.
Okay, the light post is working. So now I'm trying to figure out.
It's not working over here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be a stoplight right here, dude. Come on, bro. Now I'm trying to see if there was some kind of accident because we gotta make sure that we're safe.
I heard some sirens.
I heard sirens too.
I see the lights in TJ are on.
Mexico is fine, guys. Breaking news: Mexico is doing a-okay with
man,
it.
This school is completely.
Southwest High School is completely
school tomorrow,
blacked out, snowed in. Mikey Vadas has to find his ideal 11 for playoffs in this whatever format he's gonna find. Do you guys like Lil Duru for whatever you guys saw of him?
I like his pace. I think. I mean, you're adding another right back. Like that's how many right backs this season? 5 that he's had. Like I think that's the one position that they've had the most trouble with when it comes to having players stay healthy. You had Lovelson starting there, and he did all right. Then you had Willie Kumado take over, gets injured. You had Verhoeven take over, gets injured. Then you had Arangi take over, gets injured, and now you have Bombino playing right back.
Hopefully he doesn't get injured.
Chris McVeigh switching over to the right back position. So it's messy, and that's the position that they need to really kind of like focus on because that back line is worrying.
Hey man, you can't do a U-turn there. Just because there's no electricity doesn't mean there's no laws. All right, so in the 92154 area zip code, going around Southwest High School, there's no power here. There is 7-Eleven. Exactly, there's 7-Eleven there, but you wouldn't know otherwise. So now one of us can go and check because their ice cream's gonna melt.
Oh.
So
No, you can. That's the thing about freezers. If you keep them closed, it's still probably gonna be closed.
Guys, this literally chaos in the streets. Sacayo Avenue. This is better than found the reason. That's why there's a power outage.
Oh wow, we see some police.
That's police activity. This is better than Dago TV, and 619
We can get in
News.
trouble for this, can't we?
Why?
I guess we're allowed to film.
I am not. Yeah, no, the guy does it and makes money off of it. Good money. Good amount of money. So I guess breaking news. We're sending a Punto Football. We're now just news Punto Football. Okay. All right. We are.
Maybe
What street is this?
on its way.
Well, no, we're gonna investigate. We're
gonna what? We're passing by some apartments. There's a lot of people.
Apartments here.
There's a dog.
Like
Everyone's doing a U-turn right here.
everybody doing a U-turn because everybody's chismoso like us. But you know what? Hey guys, media credentials. There is a ghetto bird coming along. There is a helicopter. That's a helicopter. I see you. I see you, Mr. Copper. I know I have to go this way.
Dude, this is the issue with having a truck. It's 3-point turns. Your thoughts?
My thoughts. My thoughts are everybody has to wait for me, so it's okay. All right. So police activity by the 905 overpass on Tocayo Avenue. So the 5 South 905 area. So if you're in the area, avoid it, or make sure that your loved ones have plenty of ice in their freezer because it's going to be a long night. San Diego FC this weekend, Saturday, another back-to-back game where event. San Diego Wave on Friday, San Diego FC on Saturday. That turf, that pitch, Abe, you saw it up close. Chiva, you did too. Did you drive here, Chiva? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. I'm like, I just take it home. Will this pitch survive the summer?
I think they're taking care of it. I think it is better than what it was last year.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with yes. I really think San Diego FC threw in a lot of money to make sure that the field is in the conditions that they wanted for playoffs. So
yeah,
it was. I think more than San Diego FC, it was kind of just the way putting the emphasis on San Diego State, knowing like you guys need to fix this, and I think that's kind of what forced them to buy the grow lights, and it seems to have worked. It looks pretty good right now. I think we still have to ask some of the players and coaches, and probably ask the players and coaches on the opposite team, because I doubt that the people that work for San Diego FC and our wave are going to be as critical, just because that could hurt them.
Strain the relationship between Snapdragon and them, right?
Yeah. And I asked Blanco Aronofsky about it when Kansas City Current played, and because I saw a player slip, and he said no, it wasn't really an issue this match. He said it's no Kansas City, but
yeah. Are people commenting stuff?
Oh yeah, it's hard to read some of these comments.
Yeah, because we're on a
Mike
phone.
has it.
We're on a phone. Thank you, Mike.
MLS will cough up the cash.
So the fact that people are still talking about soccer, like it's just, I love this.
It looks horrible.
No, it's fine. This is a new age, bro. You know what?
Did you guys lock the house before you left? I'm gonna go loot in a second.
We have dogs. We have attack dogs and attack cats. So we're set on that side.
You should be more scared of the cats than the dogs.
Yeah, no, and by that I mean my sisters. What?
Is that do you turn left right there?
No, not there. It's the one after. But all right. Well, let's go straight. Let's find out what's on the other side, because we're enjoying the AC. This is how long we would have gone anyways. Thank you guys for joining. This is what FIFA's gonna look at and be like, you know what, guys?
No.
No. Breaking news. If you're just tuning in now, which is probably Tanya. Yeah, so right now we're on Hollister here, 92154 in the Nestor area. Circle, breaking news. Circle A is closed. That's not a Circle K. That is a Circle A. I don't know if you've ever seen a Circle A, but it's closed. It's closed right now. TikTok for.
Do you have a special favorite blackout story that?
Yeah,
did you have fun in blackouts as a kid?
Yeah, and I have a favorite blackout story. So there was this one time where I had a couple of Four Locos, and it was really.
A couple?
Anyway, blackout story. I mean, in Mexico, like they're rolling blackouts, they kind of tell you like every other week, like, hey, it's either going to be no water or no electricity. Again, news: if you are here in the South San Diego Nestor area, Hollister has power where it intersects with Coronado Avenue. So for those of actually that they're done. Okay, maybe power generators.
the light's working.
The light's working. The light is working here. There is some law behind us. Might as well be lost at this point. The zombies got it. Like, I hear wheels on the 5 South.
Luckily, there's a full moon that's lighting up there. Not a full moon.
Wait, that's a shell sign.
No, I'm talking about the moon. It's right
something there.
Sure
like it's something there. So there has to be something on the 5 South. This is very interesting because now it's here, and there's police activity on Coronado Avenue on the.
Now it's open.
Thank God. There's police activity here.
We're not going to be able to find out why
unless you're me, and I literally just found out why. Right there.
I think this could be a separate thing.
Just okay. It's just this completely
We're
separate.
not going to be spreading misinformation on this.
Oh, absolutely not. Never. Melanie Barcenas on a wheelchair.
That bakery, though. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that bakery is an excellent bakery. If you know, you know. They have stuffed birotes. Con jalapeño chorizo, con jalapeño jamón, con jalapeño queso, hojas queso, picadillo, machaca. Machaca is my favorite one. La Hacienda here on Coronado Avenue.
I need a panaderia properly. I think there's something that Eastlake, the area that I'm in.
La Concha, bro. Well, I mean, it's not Eastlake, but it's Chula Vista. La Concha. Next to the San Diego Police Department, the Southern Division on 1120 27th Street.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, it's the government. Of course they have lights. What are you talking about, bro? If you think that we're on the same power grid as the government, you're mistaken. Did my thing just die? My thing just died.
Sometimes I think it's the government that is causing.
I would say you're correct. So there has to be something big because the police copter is hovering over it.
The opposite side of that.
This is the opposite side. So in between, what is this? Southwest Middle School. Again, if you're playing at home, guys, like just where is SanDiego.Futbol? Where are two balls and a mic? We're just gonna keep it going until I turn this bird around, and we're gonna get home safely. Honestly, I'm enjoying the AC.
I want to go home.
I want to go home too.
Well, I'm going home, but these coppers won't let me.
This is very, very interesting.
This is
E Street. Okay.
That's a good one.
Wow, that's the best one. A little overpriced, but it's really good.
Most interesting show so far.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, we're having trouble connecting.
Oh.
Looks like there's a lot of people standing here.
Well, yeah, she's muscles.
Maybe it was over here. Well, the lights are really bright. I'm sure it would affect people.
The fact that you're speeding away from here, like.
There's a lot of people here. Right? Maybe we should start being too much.
Oh yeah, so I'm U-turning. I have found out enough. If you really want to find out, go to the Police Scanner Radio, Police Scanner app. You can find some good stuff on there. Stay in the know.
That guy's wasting his scooter's battery.
To be honest, I'm wasting my phone's battery and my gasoline. We're gonna turn on a GoFundMe for our gasoline expense.
Turn the
for
power
tonight.
back on.
Turn the power back on. Turn the lights on. My light died.
Oh, you put this on here. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't come with the truck.
No, I thought it came with a truck. It looked like so
Official? Yeah, no, 100%. I did a good job. Blackout. One time, the blackout happened like a couple years ago when you were out in your room. I was at work at a fish company and Dad just fish company, and walking with the kind of big slash prices immediately because you don't know how long it's gonna last. Turns out that a walk-in freezer with thousands of dollars of fish will last you about 52 hours before it actually starts thawing. It will be completely melted up to that point. You have to keep it closed, so you have to be very strategic of how many orders you stockpile up, and then you open it, go in, get those, but you also have to be safe. So it's kind of a hassle. It's a liability. Very interesting. Light rail works on electricity, right?
Yeah, trolleys. Right?
Yeah, interesting. If there's any trolleys, like again, we're finding things out.
Probably different.
But I like it. Look, people become people. Like people become
I
like
know you're forced to go out and talk to your neighbors. That's what I
yeah.
think
At least
I
with
loved
the
about it the most.
at least with the what's going on? Is your out? No shit, it's out. Like like
So you guys okay? Like
yeah.
Here's a candle.
Are you? Oh,
Yeah.
Do you have an emergency readiness?
I usually keep stuff in case of like fires and stuff, especially around this season. Definitely not prepared for blackouts. Earthquakes.
Nobody's prepared. Nobody's prepared for earthquakes, guys.
A couple months ago, like I was literally eating breakfast at Los Panchos with my grandma, and like we're kind of. I was like, why are you moving?
Come on, please stop.
No, but like we were both looking at each other like, what is that? And then she was like, earthquake. I was like, oh crap. And I was like trying to be like, calm down.
I don't think I've ever told you this. It was one of our greatest laughs, the two balls and a mic, that I didn't tell him this. Outside, like, you remember that Easter earthquake, right? So Easter earthquake, we had just moved into this house, and it was like 2009-ish, 2010-ish, like around there. And the earth starts fucking moving, right? And I'm in the bathroom just like painting something on a little stepladder, and all I hear from my mom is like, Tony, deja de brincar, like, Tony, stop jumping. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not jumping, Ma. And then she's like, oh my God, it's an earthquake. Everybody out. Gets everybody out of the house. She runs back in, mind you, not a religious person, grabs her Bible and runs back out because it's Easter. And we just kind of sit on the grass, just watch the car sway. But yeah, she was like, Tony, like, you know, stop. Yeah, stop jumping. I'm like, when the fuck have you seen me jump like that? You have a 6, Chiva. You have a 16. You have ace and a 3, Abe, and I'm showing a 8. You're hitting hits. Well, it's not your turn, so it doesn't matter. What do you want? Hits. You have 21. Wow. Ace and a 3. 14 and or 4. You say hit, you get hit.
Stop. You're driving, dude.
Trust me. Trust me. You're fine.
It was 14.
It was 14?
Yeah.
So you hit, and you hit again. That's going to be 16. Stop. You stay there. I reveal my heart of the cards. My heart of the cards was an 8 and a 6. That's 14. I do another one. I bust. Congratulations, boys. You both win. All right. Turning left. I'm telling you right now, you're the one that's holding the phone. There's nothing wrong with my perfect driving here. I'm stopping when I need to. Some lights are coming. Nope, these were off. Cool. We go again.
That pizza thing. So
yeah.
Ed Fernandez open.
Ed Fernandez is not open. The birria is only open. Yeah, that's just to trick you. And then you're like, I want some. And then when it's 6 a.m., you're like, birria. And then you come in at 6 a.m. And then you realize, oh, man, they're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, those assholes. So then you kind of drive down here to the brother.
Oh, yeah.
That's open. We talked about that's open 7 days a week at La Central, which is a superior birria.
Really?
100% better ingredients, better pizza. Tons. Right there is actually
crazy.
this corner. That's La Central.
The brother put his own store pretty close to the former store. It seems like there's beef there.
No, you know what sucks? The owner of Purple Cow is gonna go in and all his ice gonna be melted.
Nah, he's on the know. He's good. He's a good guy.
Different owner now. Huh?
No, it's same owner, a different register guy. Yeah. Last time I saw him was actually at the SDFC Street Flow because he quit working the local liquor store and being that guy for like 17 years to go work for the city and be a just Parks and Rec guy. And I saw him at the Street Flow event. He's like, hey, way. Oh my God. That's the SanDiego.Futbol connection. As I'm turning into our street here.
We gotta hide this guy.
But